I think you all know those days where you're awake but just can't get out of bed. No matter how beautiful the weather is outside, no matter the beautiful things you can experience that day. And what I usually do then is just tossing and turning in my bed and taking my laptop as the first thing in the morning, which I afterwards always regret. This week I've been to two parties for the first time in my life, and I have to admit that I really liked it, but I'm half an introvert, half an extrovert, and those parties also made me kind of overwhelmed and exhausted. So I decided to just spiritually and physically ground me on this day because it was really needed, and I'm very thankful I did it. The first thing I did that morning was taking a cold shower outside in my garden. And I can tell you that shower was really, really amazing. I consider it as the best shower I've ever had in my entire life because the cold water just made breathing harder, so I had to control my breath. And I mean, showering in such an environment is just something very peaceful and relaxing. And the cold also wakes me up and gets me excited for the day, so it was amazing. Then afterwards, I just ate with my parents, and this is the vegetarian spaghetti. And for my parents, there's sauce with meat, of course. Um, I think this is something we all need to do more often in these times, and that's just eating with your family or friends. Because when you're around a table together, you can just discuss daily topics and make sure that everything is okay between all of you. Then I decided to clean out the chicken coop. We do this every Saturday, and sometimes I do this by myself, like today, and other days I do it together with my sister. And I just like when the chicken coop is all refreshed because I know my chickens will sleep better then and they just have a clean space because we humans always like to have a clean space as well, and it just takes a few minutes to like refresh everything, and yeah, that just made me happy as well. But then I stole, but I actually don't want to say stole. I want to say I took some flowers from the neighbor's field because my dad wants a mowed garden, so we don't have that much flowers, and flowers make me happy. So I decided to take some of my neighbors, and they smelled amazing. The scents of flowers just make me happy and relaxed.
So, as I've said once before, this is Dolly. I've also one other chicken and a rooster, Polly and Zazu. And I just love my chickens very much because when I'm in the garden, they always like tend to follow me, and I just love seeing them running around. And my rooster is like coming right now, and also my other chicken. I think my animals bring a lot of rest. Um, I don't know, animals don't judge, and I think it's very mindful to like watch animals doing their things. He's trying to get my attention.
Look how cute my chickens are. I think they're the best ones you can ever have. They're so calm, so peaceful, and they always follow me when I'm out there in the garden. Then I decided to water my kitchen garden because it's been very dry lately and my plants need to get water sometimes. I try to do this on a daily basis, but sometimes I do forget it. And I just hope to grow some stuff this year. The big task of the day was weeding my garden and just taking all the branches that were laying around. This is something me and my sister would do every single year because my dad always asks us to do that, and like we don't want to do it, but we just kind of have to, you know.
Okay, so I'm currently making pancakes, like big ones, and I just want to say that I'm very thankful for today. You know, this week has been really exhausting for me, overwhelming, and then a day off is really nice to have, especially for my spirit, because if I don't take a day off from everything, then I would get like anxiety and stressed out so much, and I don't want that for myself anymore. So today I've been trying to do a lot of fun stuff, like cooking these pancakes. Weeding is also a thing I've been doing today. I know it's like work, but it's just one task that I can focus on for the day, and I think that's very calming. Also because I'm outside and hearing birds constantly, and after my dinner, I'm just gonna do some yoga and breathing exercises and meditation. So I'm really looking forward, and that's really gonna calm my mind, my spirit, and like reset everything for a new month. Because tomorrow it's the 1st of May and also a new moon tonight. So I'm pretty excited for all that. I will just manifest some things tonight, and May will be a great month. I'm sure of that.
The pancakes turned out really, really good, so I think you should try them out as well. But I quickly had to continue with weeding and just taking up all the dirt of the path in my garden. And I didn't expect it to be such a long, big task, because when I finished it, it was already dark, and I didn't expect it to be so dark so soon. That activity kind of took my whole afternoon, but it was just that big task that I could concentrate on for the whole day. And after my work, I just wanted to treat myself with a nice snack. And this time I chose a healthy snack because we kind of always tend to have the unhealthy snacks, and we forget that fruits always make us happy. They contain vitamin C, natural sugars, and I think fruits taste amazing too. So I just don't know actually why we always eat treats and ice cream and chocolate, you know? So I decided to go for a healthy fruit snack this time. I filled up my little bowl with a tangerine, some strawberries and blueberries, and a banana, and then took two candles and set myself on the outside couch to just enjoy everything in silence. I could just enjoy all the textures and flavors of my food and think of everything that came to mind at that moment and just reflect on some stuff. And then it was finally time to kind of end my day with some spiritual practices, but therefore I just wanted to create a clean space, so I needed to tidy up my room a bit and just hung the clothes and got all the papers and random stuff that was laying on the ground and just put that away. And then it was time to do some yoga first. I lighted some candles and an incense stick of the sixth chakra. Like on the box, it says that this incense stick will help you balance the sixth chakra, and it also gives some information about the sense and the yoga poses you can do along this incense stick. And I started, of course, with a child pose. This is one of my favorite poses. It's just very peaceful, and you can just like relax and you don't have to think about anything actually. And this yoga class was just another one that I'm used to, so it was kind of out of my comfort zone, but also very good. And I will just put the link down in the description if you want to check out that video. I sometimes don't have time to do my yoga, so I was really happy and grateful that I made some time and just enjoyed every new pose that I learned. And then, of course, the tongue drum is also something I always include in my spiritual practices. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just like the sounds and I don't know, I just like it. And then I did a little breathing exercise of the Wim Hof method, and you basically just breathe in and out for 30 to 40 times, and then you can just hold your breath for a minute to 2 minutes. And that was really amazing because I could reduce my stress levels. And journaling is also something I do more often. I have more time to do this because it just takes less time than doing yoga, for example. And I can just write down everything that comes to mind, just as my prayers that I always say. I can like talk to God and just say how I feel and be thankful for all the experiences I got. And I ended my spiritual practices with a meditation of 5 minutes just to calm down once more and really reflect on my day. After my spiritual practices, I just decided to read some more pages in my Wim Hof method book, and I am just very thankful that you've made it this far in the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later on. Just don't forget yourself ever.